Hello there. Um, this is a short video showing how to rig an arm. If you're looking for a way to fix that annoying pinching that happens without having to use loads of scripts and using the connection editor or whatever else, then stay tuned. I slight bit more introduction. I was I haven't rigged for a while, but I'd made a character the other day and I wanted to rig it, and then I remembered that I found this really good way to rig a forearm without the pinching, and I went back into the project and I completely forgot how I did it. So I spent I spent quite a few hours last night trying to figure out how to do that, and I eventually did. So this video is kind of in case I forget as well how to do it. So I was thinking I would already maybe do the IK solver bit, but I don't know, it might be helpful to someone. So yeah, I'll just hide this fella. Added IK obviously from the shoulder to the wrist. Then you get your controller and you drag it on the wrist. I'm not gonna be very clean, I guess you could say, with all of this. Modify transformations, or no, freeze transformations, and then you make this is all probably incredibly obvious. Feel free to skip to the good bit. What are we doing? Constrain, point, constrain, and then, so yeah, that's controlling. For anyone that doesn't know, that's now controlling the IK solver, in theory. And then you want to grab the controller again, grab the wrist joint, and then constrain, orient. Just make sure that maintain offset is checked so it doesn't fuck the wrist up. Well, we might as well add a bloody pole. What are they called? Pole vectors? Pole vector as well, whilst we're here. And by the way, I use the exact same rigging method for for all the fingers, because the way I see fingers, they're just like tiny arms. Modify, freeze, transformations, and then this one you select the controller, you select the IK handle, constrain, pole vector. So now the elbow will go where the pole vector is. So when I first started out rigging, it's not my main thing, but yeah, I don't even know. Anyway, when I first started rigging at university, I looked up loads of tutorials trying to figure out how to fix the wrist pinching, and maybe I'm just shit, but yeah, I couldn't find one that really did the job. But so this is where it would have been kind of left off. So select, there's just skinning. It's not going to be a great skinning job. I'm not going to be here all night doing that. But joint hierarchy, closest distance, classic, that seems okay. So this is where it would have been left off, you know. It's kind of alright. It's kind of chill, but once you start to kind of do any wrist rotation, it looks like what they call balloon animal type shit, and it's not very nice. So we will fix that now with a ribbon rig. So let's hide this fella again. So first, what you want to do? Here's where it gets. So what you want to do is create a NURBS plane, like so, and then you want to add the N hair, create hair. Here's the settings that I use. So it creates 5 follicles on the bloody plane, and then just delete a bunch of the bullshit that you don't need, like the curves and whatever else. You just want the follicles really, and the plane. And then what you want to do is go onto rigging, grab a joint, and then duplicate it 5 times, and then child each one to each follicle. Oh no, delete the nucleus if you haven't. And then you can select all of the joints, and then select all of the transforms, and press 0 and enter, and that's good. Yeah, they're all where they need to be. So now what you want to do is grab this one and this one, Command D to duplicate, Shift P to unparent, and then I tend to change the scale to something like a bit bigger than the other ones, and then select them both and select the ribbon and go on to skin, bind skin, open that menu, select the joints, apply. So I'm tempted to show you what it's like if you don't do this little trick, but it's kind of long. I can't be fucked. If you, yeah. But, okay. So, just get some controllers. I like to kind of keep these controllers horizontal, just so I can tell them apart, because I don't get any fancier than that with the controllers. So, make... Oh, yeah. We're going to be moving these loads, so there's no point freezing the transformations of these controllers. So you make this one a child of this one, select the controller, select the joint, select the controller, and then P. So they're all snug now. So you should be able to start stretching and bending. And this is going to be the wrist. And you want to start small with this. So we'll grab one more controller, make it pretty big, make it, hold V to make it snap to this. It's probably a bit too big, and just for now this is kind of like going to be ditched soon, but select both of these, select that, P, this is now apparent. Now we start moving this towards the elbow. Hold V again. I'm trying to think, it's probably a way to, wait, I'm very rusty, but select that, modify, transformation, match transformations, match rotation, no? Is it the other way around? Select controller, select the joint, modify, match rotations. There we go. Whatever I just did, do that, and then so now it kind of follows down the loin, and then with this one, oh, we're on world mode, so we want to change this transform tool to object, so it hopefully goes down, and then you want to pull it down, hold V again, snap it to the wrist. So you got this kind of like these joints here are now spread out, because if they're not, it doesn't work. So do that. Yeah, if you don't, the wrist fucks up a lot. Yeah. So, got this controller, that controller. Okay, so this is unnecessary now. So we can Shift P to unparent that from this controller. That can go. So now we take this controller of the uppermost ribbon joint, and we select the elbow joint, then we select the controller, and then constrain parent, and then we select the bottom controller of the ribbon and shift select the wrist controller. It's pretty big, isn't it? And press P. So now, nope, hold on. That doesn't seem to want to. Wait, did I unparent? Wait. Sorry, folks. That needs to be a child of that. And that is a child of that already. So now we have the ribbon, and it is successfully a child of the rest of the arm. Put that back. But obviously now it's not quite connected yet. So what you do is you select the 3 middle joints of the ribbon. Command D to duplicate. Shift P to unparent. Then boop. Probably want to just change the radius. Let's just go crazy. Make it 5. Let's make it even 7.5. Well, yeah, this is the bit where you're like, fucking hurry up. But I just want the tutorial. So then these joints here, let's not even name them. Just so the furthest most one down the chain, make that a child of this one. And then this guy, you want to make a child of this guy. And then this guy, you want to make a child of the elbow. Shoulder left. We want shoulder right. Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't know how to flip this, so you'll kind of just want to do it twice. Middle, shoulder, elbow, R. So now. Okay, yeah, and then so that's all the parenting done, and pretty much one of the last steps is to add a parent constraint from the joint that is adhered to the follicle, that is adhered to the ribbon, which is now a child of the forearm. You take that joint and then you shift select. I guess the rig joint or the skeletal joint, and constrain parent, and then again with this one constrain select shift select constrain parent, this one. You can also press G to repeat the last action. This is where it all fucks up. Or not! Nice! So now, I've just hidden everything else. So this is purely just the skeletal rig. And I guess we just test it out now. So before, just to demonstrate, all of the twist is in the bottom of the forearm, which obviously with forearms you have 2 bones that kind of, what do you call it, overlap. So there's no, I don't look like my arm doesn't look like a balloon animal. So let's just edit, delete by type history, or yeah, unskin it. Make sure it's unskinned. Skin. And it's not skinned. Wait, what's going on? Wait, select. Oh, forgot to change it back to bloody bind skin join hierarchy. There we go. Just skin, unbind skin, select the skeleton joints, shift select this, apply. Now it's all done, and now we got a lovely look at that. Let's even hide the joints. Wait, let's hide them this way. Can you tell I'm rusty? There we go. Okay. Still a tiny bit of pinching, but obviously not as much as before. I guess you could obviously adjust the, and it's just a much nicer twist of the forearm, you know. And maybe just to demonstrate the kind of just what the joints are doing as a last thing. Obviously leave now if you've followed along and you've created a beautiful forearm rig. But I'm just gonna do this for fun, I guess. Is grab a couple cube and it doesn't have to be anything perfect, but just let's just make these shoulders of these joints turn the mesh back on, and just to show how it kind of has the twistiness. Oh, that one not a child. And yeah, if you're someone like me who's gone through many tutorials and tried to find ways of doing this, yeah, you've probably also ran into so many times where, like, once you get to a certain degree of rotation, then the joints just don't know what to fucking do, and they like start flipping because they're like over 360 degrees or over 180 degrees, and they try to autocorrect. But this is, yeah. Again, obviously the skinning isn't perfect. But yeah, I hope this helps some wee rigger in their youth. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.